Perfect.
Alright. No pussyfooting around. Let's get to it. Oh! Oh, that was a close one. Holy man, right there. I did not double check. My jacks were positioned. The bottom's right down, right here. Right here. These are off the ground. This is still a little off the ground. Look at that. Jesus. Oh. Well, that was stupid. Don't ever do that. Double check your jacks. Make sure they're all solid before you start sticking yourself underneath the quad or whatever you're working on. My God, that was dumb. I got lucky. Don't ever do that. Okay, just to give everybody an update, because I just kind of working and I want to get it done, so I got to try to give updates here and there. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to take the shock out because the front bolt from the diff here interferes with this A-arm. It won't come all the way out, so I can't pull the diff back to get the front half shaft dislocated from the motor and the transmission. So that means I've done this with the shock in. That means me putting the jack underneath and using a pry bar. And I think this time I'm going to try with the shock out, so I can just move this up and down freely without the resistance of the shock. A little bit more work, but it might mean more or less work for me after. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. So I'm going to pull the shock out, and then from there I can pull this bolt out And this one, the back one on this side, I'm gonna pull it not quite out, like 3/4 out, so I can just pull this back, just pull this A-arm back and down a little bit so I can get that front bolt out, and that's all I need. I don't need to take this whole jalopy apart, so that's my plan anyways. So yeah, I just got to take this shock out and hopefully it'll be easier, because last time I didn't do that and it was, I mean, I got it done, but it was a lot more of a rigmarole. So I mean, this is a rigmarole, but I think it might be less of a rigmarole. So that's my plan and I'm sticking to it. All right, back to fast forward. All right, success on moving the shock out of my way. Now, this is a lot easier to do what I need to do, which is get these, well, this nut for sure. I had a heck of a time, well, I mean, I had a heck of a time pulling out this bottom nut here for the shock. Holy cow. But, oh, that right there makes it worth it. There we go. Should I put some lube on it? Nah, lube's not going to do anything. It's all just going to come off anyway, so. That is the bolt that interferes with this air. So yeah. Well, that is that. I need to put this back on. I'm going to squirt it some WD-40. Just because I can. All right, so far so good, making progress. Got all the skid plates off. I got all these pieces out. That's gonna come off here shortly. Man, I got some rake to this. The back's gonna go down. The whole quad's like, well, whatever. So this is gonna come off next. This, and then the back rack, and this whole rear section's got to come off. So I can get the gas tank out, because I can't get the gas tank out with this off. I can't get the motor out with this and this out. So next step is to remove this, all this, and then it'll be a lot easier to get the exhaust off. So that's perfect. Because I've taken the exhaust off with all the plastics on, and it's a pain in the butt. It's gonna be a lot easier now. So yeah. All right, look at this, making progress. Not much left to take off. Gas tank, air box, and then a bunch of fittings underneath, and you know, all those electrical components. Exhaust, that's easy. I'm still wondering. I've been leaving this for a little while. I want to know where that leak's coming from. Kind of been just working on everything else, so excuse me. So yeah, everything's pretty good. Like, when I was taking everything off, everything seems to be pretty decent. A couple bolts I'm gonna have to reorder because they are just mangled. Done, son. This I ordered this brand new, so this is gonna be coming in a week or two, and yeah, so all this nasty goopiness is gonna be gone. That's all gonna be fresh. And then, you know what, when I have all this apart, I'm going to give the frame a little bit of loving, especially down here. This is the footboards are needing some loves, so I'm gonna clean that up, get that all nice. Unfortunately, I don't have a pressure washer that I can use in here because, well, it would just wreck everything in here. So it's gonna be lots of brake clean and rags, but so far so good. I'm doing good. I think I'm gonna get the exhaust off tonight, and then it's bedtime because I'm tired. Bedtime. I'm tired. Getting old. You know, when I was younger, I would just plow through this whole thing. Now, just tomorrow. Tomorrow sounds good. Exhaust today, the rest tomorrow. All right, let's fire this puppy up. Woo! God, that was spinning so fast. 2 feet away from me. Not even a foot. Jesus. Alright, enough goofing around, back to workouts. All right. Whew. I just wrangled that last exhaust there. It's a lot more work than it needed to be. Oh my God. A lot more work than it needed to be. Why? Why? Oh, I know why. Because I put this thing through hell. Okay. Oh, let me catch my breath. All right, so let's see what's leaking here. So, it almost looks like it's coming right from the top. So, Oh, there's so much gunk in there. There's a lot of gunk in there. It almost seems, actually, it almost seems like it's coming from maybe the bearing? I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, interesting. Well, I'm going to pack it in tonight and we will continue on tomorrow. Thank you and stay tuned.